Hello everyone, welcome to Unacademy, which is the largest online education platform for GATE Computer Science and IT. Myself, Malesham Devasane. Here I am going to take the regular expressions, a very special session in theory of computation, which is having very good weightage in GATE exam. Almost it is asked every 2 years, one question is there in the regular expression. So you can predict a question from this topic too. Okay, when you look at the regular expressions, and when you look at the regular expression, it looks like you have operators and expressions. That is operands basically. So how do you understand the regular expression? Then what is the regular expression? Right. So this is going to be a very important session, like when you talk about digital expressions, when you talk about propositional statements, when you talk about C language expressions, when you are talking about the DBMS relational algebra expressions, and wherever you go expressions, you always have the operators and operands. And without understanding operators, operands, it could be really difficult point for most of the students, and they will not have a clarity in the expressions. So let's begin without wasting our time. What is the regular expression? So before starting our session, let me start with introduction. Yeah. If anybody is new to this session, let me introduce myself. I have secured only rank 119 and 210 in my BTech with self-preparation. Then I have completed MTech from IIT Bombay. Then after that, I started taking the GATE classes. Almost 12 years of teaching experience is there in GATE. And my favorite subjects comes to TOC compiler and programming and so many other subjects also there. But on this platform, I am taking TOC compiler and programming. And I have a referral code DEVALIVE. DEVALIVE referral code will help you to get 10% discount, and also I will guide you to crack the GATE exam. And if you are seeking for the guidance, so please choose DEVALIVE. And DEVALIVE is not just for my subjects. You can attend any course from any educator. It is just an entry to Unacademy. How many years you want to take the plan or subscription, then decide it, then choose the code to get the a 10% discount. And my classes basically happens on C, TOC compiler and algorithms. Soon I'm going to add other subjects too. And here now, the benefits of the Plus subscription: we teach freely on YouTube, on Unacademy too, but also we have paid courses too. The paid courses advantage is complete courses, structured, live courses, and practice courses, again structured, and live courses, revision, crash, doubt clearing, test series, all will become the courses. And every course will have the live discussion and live explanation to you. Yeah, Priyanka, good evening. And these are the advantages. The live class is the most favored advantages for you. And then doubt solving sessions, and you have so many things. Weekly test, every week we will conduct one test on weekend, that's on Sunday. And Iconic, you will have all the benefits of Plus. You will have study material, you will have the separate booster sessions, you will have a coach, you will have a planner, you will have test analysis. These are for you. And subscriptions also, you can look at that. 1 year, 1.5, 2 years are very popular for Plus. And use DEVALIVE referral code to get the total price that you see 1 year, 1.5 year and 2 years. Similarly, you have for Iconic. In the Iconic also very popular plans are 1 year, 2 years. And after applying DEVALIVE code, you will have these two prices, 45,225 and 66,600 for 1 year and 2 years respectively. Okay. We also have the Facebook group. You can join here. And we have Telegram channel. You can subscribe Unacademy GATE CS Telegram channel. And we have various free YouTube channels from Unacademy for various engineering streams like electrical, electronics, mechanical, instrumentation and civil, and so many, and computer science, and all these channels for you. And if you have any friends, you could refer these channels. And on this channel we are teaching, or we are delivering the classes for all subjects for the GATE. So it's just like a one-stop solution for you guys. Please follow our channel. And if you are watching this video, please like this session. Let's begin today's session, but with the likes. I'm waiting for your likes. Whether you watch recorded or whether you are watching live, please like our sessions and subscribe to this channel if you have not done it, and also share with your friends if you are if you want to help anyone. Okay, so in the previous session I have explained Chomsky hierarchy. Also I have explained few basics like what is a symbol, what is a string, and what is the language, what is the automata, and I've helped in the previous session. And now we have this session plan: regular expression. What is regular expression and what are the operators we use, what are the properties of that operators, and how to understand expression and how to write expressions. So these are the main things that we are going to deal today. Okay, let's begin. And what is regular expression, guys? If you are looking at regular expression, this is, if you before coming to regular expression, have you studied one thing, that is we are actually entered one chapter, that is the regular languages. In the regular languages, we have so many models to represent, like we have regular expressions, we will discuss in future finite automata. These are various models to represent regular language. We have regular grammars. Regular grammars. And the first topic we are looking at regular expressions. Once we complete that, we'll go for finite automata, then we'll go for regular grammar. But all are equivalent. If you have one regular expression, you can convert to finite automata. But all are the representations of regular languages. Any regular language you take, you can design or you can write all of them. Representations of regulars only. Come on, guys. These are all representations of regular language. Then let's begin today class. What is the regular expression? Regular expression is the representation of a regular language, guys. If you want to represent a regular language, you can use this model. It is a representation of regular language. Okay, what else you have? It uses basically 4 operators to represent. You can say 3 also, but in detail 4 operators you can say. It uses 4 operators to describe a regular language. Regular set. If you want to describe a regular language, you require 4 operators. And what are those 4 operators? We have unary and we have binary. 2 unary and 2 binary. And in unary we have 2 operators. One is the Kleene star. There is a Kleene closure, another name, and Kleene plus is the positive closure. And 2 binary operators, that is OR, and other one is concatenation. So these are the 4 operators that we deal in the regular expression to represent a regular language. So if you want to represent any regular language, you must use this 4 operators. So let's move on to understand these 4 operators, guys. And these 4 operators are compulsory. You must use them to represent a regular. You can't use any other operators in this language. So we have 4 operators. Okay, let me write here. Okay, we have 4 operators. Okay, first one, let's say OR. Second one, concatenation. Third one, Kleene star. You can also call it as a Kleene closure. Yeah, good evening, Shubhasri. Fourth one, you have Kleene plus. Okay, tell me what is R? R basically called as plus. Plus is a symbol to denote the R operation. And how do you speak that? Either R1 or R2, but not both, guys. but not, you can't use that both word, but not both R1, R2. R1, R2 both will never come simultaneously. Okay, that word is not required. When I say either R1 or R2, just assume both will not come. And concatenation, use the dot operator. Dot is optional. You can just write R1, R2. I can write just R1, R2. It means R1 followed by R2. Every string of R1 followed by every string of R2. And clean star, you will represent like R star. And maybe you can write as a parenthesis if you want, you can choose that like R star. That's okay. And what is R star? Means any number of times you can take R indirectly greater than or equal to 0. It's just like R power 0 plus R power 1 plus R power 2 plus and so on. Clean plus is positive closure, which is like R power 1, R power 2 plus R power 3. That plus is the R, and the meaning of is at least 1, just like R greater than or equal to 1. So these are the representations. But how do you understand these 4 operators? You require some time. You require some time to understand them clearly. So now we have operators. There are 2 binary, there are 2 unary. So first we'll focus on binary because binary operators will have more properties in general. So let's start the binary operators properties. Okay, properties. Before going to the properties, let me explain a little bit about OR operation so that you will understand clearly. OR. Suppose anybody writing A plus B. What is the meaning of the language? This is the expression. But what is the equivalent set notation? Here language is equal to A comma B. If anybody asks what is the language generated by A plus B? A comma B. If I have A plus B plus C or CD, let's say, then what is our language? A comma B comma CD, 3 strings only there. But when it comes to concatenation, which is different. If you have A dot B, it means the language has only 1 string A, B only. And if anybody says A dot B dot BC, it means the language has A, B, B, C, 1 string only. So this is how we can understand how to represent OR and concatenation. And they have the closure properties, they have the properties we will understand now. Okay, properties. What properties we are going to learn? Let's start one by one. Start with identity. That means if any regular expression is there, you have any operator here, let's say either star or dot, doesn't matter. You have something here, let's say E, or you have something here, so that you will have something box R is equal to R. That box, any operation is doesn't matter. Don't assume it's just a star. You assume anything else here. Quick, what should be that? That should be epsilon. This is called as identity. Epsilon is identity for R. Identity for, not R, it's about the operation. Identity for that particular operation. Yeah, time has been changed, everyone. Vaibhav, yes. Good evening, Vaibhav. Good evening, Abhishek. Time has been changed, guys. Actually, I was thinking that earlier it was from 9 to 9:30, 10, but there is one more class is going to start soon, and that will begin from 10. So that's why class is shifted to now. Okay. Now you need to work for 2 things: union Operation, who is identity? Not union. Union we call in set theory. Here we have another name, that is R. R is also called as union here. And another one is concatenation. Tell me guys, what is the identity for R? Like R plus something now is equal to something plus R is equal to R. And concatenation, R dot something is equal to something dot R is equal to R. That box is either plus or dot now. What is the answer? What is the answer that is left place? It is pi. And this one is concatenation epsilon. So what do you understand here guys? Pi is identity for R operator and epsilon is identity for concatenation. Clear this point? Yeah, quick. These are the properties which will help you to understand the expression. पर लोग क्या करता, सीधा जाके expression में बैठ लेते, इनका operator नहीं आता, expression चाहिए उनको, right? That is how the people fail to understand the expressions, right? We are very clear now. Okay, R plus 5 is R only because this is the identity for plus. When you have identity, there is no importance in the plus, right? Now, and similarly, you have so many other properties like you have associative, like plus you have R1 plus R2 plus R3. And is it equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3? If this is equal, then we say it satisfies associative. Can I say plus satisfies associative? How do you know? You take any R1, R2, R3 in the world, it's always going to be same, just like union. Yeah. And what about dot? R1, R2 dot R3 is equal to R1 dot R2 dot R3. And will it be equal or not, guys? Order is not changed, so concatenation always produces the same, right? Whether you do this first or you do this right associative first, both are equal. So dot also satisfies associative. Right, let's go for another one, commutative. What is the commutative? For plus, how do you apply? R1 plus R2, is it equal to R2 plus R1? Doesn't matter which R1, R2 in the world. And is it true? Is it true? Yes, for any R1, R2, yes, it holds. And what about concatenation? What about concatenation, guys? That is R1 dot R2. Can I say always is equal to R2 dot R1? No, just when you take R1 is equal to small a, R2 is equal to small b, a dot b is not equal to b dot a. So it's very easy, clear to say that doesn't hold. This not equal is not in general, not a mathematical not equal. Remember, it is a not holds concept. Yeah. And this is about commutative. This is about commutative. There are so many such operations too, like you have annihilator is also called as dominator. What is dominator for? Plus R plus what will be here so that the result is going to be same. What could be that? Who is the dominator for R? Who is the dominator for R, guys? Anybody? Sigma star. If you do sigma star, the result is always sigma star. Sigma star union anything is sigma star. And plus and union, only symbols are different, but the meanings are same. And dot, do you have any dominator? So that result will depend on that. whether it's left or right you apply, doesn't matter. Everyone? Okay, who is that box? It's going to be pi. Pi acts as a dominator because pi dot anything is pi. So here plus is not plus, sigma star. Sigma star is the dominator for plus, and pi is, sorry, not, why not? Sigma star is the dominator, pi is dominator for dot. So these 2 points are very important to dominate the expression, guys. Okay, let's look at this identity, associative, commutative, distributive. Identity, is it satisfied by OR? Do you have any identity? Yes, who is identity? For R or for OR, pi is identity. Pi is identity. Pi is identity. For concatenation, epsilon. Associative, yes, both holds. And commutative, for R it holds, but concatenation guys, A dot B need not be B dot A. And distributive is a different concept. Distribution comes when you have more than one different operator, like R over concatenation, like R1 plus R2 dot 3. Or you can say R1 plus R2 dot R3. And what is equal to? Here you can't distribute, guys. This is called as plus over dot. This is different. This is dot over plus. How? Because dot we are applying from right. It's called as basically right distribution. But the first one is trying to distribute left, but that is impossible. You can't distribute. But here you can say R1 R3 plus R2 R3. So this is kind of distribution which will help for only one thing. Dot over plus is allowed. Dot over only plus is allowed. Plus over dot is not allowed. And dot over plus is both are allowed. Left or right distribution. Left or right. You can distribute from left. You can distribute from right. Both are allowed. Dot over plus. Yeah. Yes, if you are watching this video, if you have not yet liked, please do that, guys. Okay, simple regular expressions to understand this concept. Okay, what are the simple expressions like, pi star and epsilon star and pi plus epsilon plus and so on. Let's go on. You keep on practicing, guys. I'll come back. Pi dot A and epsilon dot A dot pi, A dot epsilon. Okay, what is pi star, guys? Pi star is quick. I want your answers one by one. What is 5 star? Okay. Epsilon. As a cube. 5 star is nothing but pi power 0, pi power 1. Most of the people have seen the mistake. pi power anything power 0. Remember that anything power 0 is epsilon in our TOC. In mathematics, anything power 0 may be 1, but here it's epsilon. Anything power means 0 number of symbols. Remaining pi power 1, pi power 2 means pi dot pi. ये सारे pi तो है, but epsilon plus pi. That is the meaning. So it is epsilon. And epsilon star, epsilon. Pi plus pi. Epsilon plus epsilon. Everyone? So that first one you may do the mistake, but remaining you will understand. Pi plus has to be pi because there is no pi power 0. Pi dot a is a pi, epsilon dot a is a, and a dot pi is a dominator, is a pi. A dot epsilon is identity, no one can see that. Yeah. Clear this point? It's simple regular expression where people require to understand. Now let's focus on understanding the expressions too. Okay. Now when somebody writes cleaning closure guys, okay, बताया नहीं ना, उसका definition भी कर लेते हैं एक बार. A star means you will have a power 0 in the language, a power 1, a power 2 and a power 3 and so on. So इसका meaning ऐसे है epsilon a double a. So that is a star equivalent language. A star is expression, but equivalent language is shown in the set. If I write a plus, a power 0 नहीं आ सकता. A power 1, a power 2, a power 3 and so on, which is equal to a comma double a comma triple a and so on. Yeah. Similarly, we have so many answers to understand guys. Okay. So let's focus on pi plus pi. Very simple answers first we will focus, then we will come back to the expressions. Let's start pi plus pi. What is it? Pi होंगे ना? Pi plus epsilon. ये epsilon होगा guys. And epsilon plus a guys reduce नहीं होगा. No reduction. A plus epsilon ही बनेगा. इसको reduce नहीं कर सकता कोई. And if you get pi dot pi, ये pi होगा. And pi dot epsilon, ये भी pi होगा. So this is about very simple expressions, but we have very good expressions to form guys. Just like a dot a star. Yeah, answer it very quickly. A dot a star. Yeah. If you have not liked this session guys, please do it. Please do it very quickly. Yeah. What is a dot a star? इसको समझना पड़ेगा guys. A है और a star मतलब कहाँ से start हुआ? A power 0, a power 1, a power 2, triple A, and dot over concatenation over R. Yes, you can distribute. That is a dot epsilon plus means comma. A dot a plus a power 3 plus a power 4 and so on. What is it? It is, everyone guys, it's just a plus. What is the difference between pi and epsilon? Pi, epsilon. What is the difference guys? What is the difference? In regular expression, this is expression, not a set. This is also expression. And if it is an expression, then how do you understand that? आपको समझना ही पड़ेगा. Language generated by this empty expression is nothing. This is also pi, but this is a set, this is expression. Both are different. Both are different. Guys, But epsilon has another name too. Epsilon is also a string, empty string. And language generated by that expression is going to have one string epsilon. And pi basically generates empty set, and epsilon expression generates non-empty set. And remember that empty set is not equal to a set which has epsilon. Everybody, not equal. But the cardinality of this one is 0 and cardinality of this one is 1. Both are different. And this is the difference between pi and epsilon. Yeah. Clear this point? Any doubt here? And look at those people who are blindly preparing, guys. Pi, you must be careful. Are you dealing with empty set or are you dealing with empty expression? They are equivalent but they are not same. You write pi in the expression, you write pi in the set, but you have to clearly say what do you want to speak. Do you want to say set or expression? Say clearly. And epsilon, guys, ये तो string भी है. That is empty string, but that is also an expression. Don't say empty expression. That's a non-empty expression, guys. Empty string and non-empty expression. Don't say empty expression, wrong. Right? So when you are dealing with expression, very easy. Empty set means just you will say empty set. Here you will say empty expression means just pi. तो आपको लैंग्वेज बोलना है तो you have to convert L of pi is equal to empty set. Empty string, already string, but this expression, if you want to generate some strings which is equal to epsilon. Look at that, how to apply. Yeah, that is the reason that pi star, I didn't do epsilon directly. What I did star definition I am applying. Any number of times you can read pi. 0 times, 1 time and so on. 0 time when I take it, it is epsilon. Remaining all are pi. So the result is epsilon only. Yeah. What do you mean by pi? Ask the question clearly, Jayesh Mishra. All right. So somebody has to understand how to look at the A star, how to look at the A plus. How to look at the A star, how to look at the A plus. Yeah. Now we should have a lot of practice here. It's not at all easy. You should practice a lot to understand simple regular expressions too. Let me help you some of them. Guys, A plus A star. What is the meaning of this? This is the expression. But meaning यहाँ समझने आता जल्दी. Meaning in sets बहुत जल्दी समझ में आएगा. मतलब एक सेट के अंदर A है यूनियन, एक सेट के अंदर एप्सिलॉन A, डबल A एंड सो ऑन. ये रिजल्ट बनेगा. ये एप्सिलॉन A, डबल A, ये तो अगेन सेम है. This is equal to A star only. Is it clear? In the meaning in the sets is very easy to understand. Okay? Yeah. Second, if I say A dot A star, ये कुछ अलग है. What is the meaning in set? That is A dot A star means epsilon A, double A and so on. You have to do concatenation, right? इस A को लेकर सबसे concatenate करो, तभी आपका रिजल्ट समझ में आता. That is पहले A dot epsilon, A dot A dot double A and so on. but dot है ना, इसको क्लियरली कर दो. A comma A square comma A power 3. So that is the reason you get A plus. The A dot A star is A plus, but A plus A star is A star. Have a clarity. and third one. Yeah. A star dot A. Is it same or not? It's also A plus. It's also A plus. Right? It's also A plus. Yeah. So we have such things many. Let me write all of them together so you keep thinking about it. Those people who are not good at it, keep asking the questions. I'm asking questions now, guys. It's your job now. A star plus A star. Tell me what is equivalent. Another easy expression. A star plus double A. Third one. A star plus A plus. Fourth one. A plus epsilon. Fifth one. Double A whole star plus A followed by double A whole star. Sixth one. Seventh one. Okay, start. The first one A star. तो union ही है ना, तो result same है. A double A is already there here. So why do you want again? Not required. A plus is a subset. It's already there. And A plus epsilon. It's not a subset superset relation, disjoint. But epsilon generates epsilon. A plus generates A plus. When you do the union, you will get A power 0. That is also A power 0 definition, guys. Okay. These are even A's. These are odd A's. You will get A star. Sorry, A power 0 क्यों लिखा? क्योंकि होता है guys. A star. And these are even. This is also odd. Odd you can write many ways. A followed by double A whole star is also going to represent A power n such that n equal odd. And double A whole star A also same. A star. A star dot A star is going to be A star. Is going to be A star, guys. Yeah. Let's practice some of the questions quickly. How many are over? 7. Like we have A star plus you have, right? Let's say A star dot A plus 9. A plus dot A star 10. A plus dot A plus 11. Square. A square whole star. Quick. One by one. First one. A star मतलब कुछ भी होगा अंदर, epsilon भी होगा, तो A plus will come out. Because of epsilon is the left operand of the concatenation, the whole result dominated by A plus. But दोनों से epsilon नहीं होता ना, A star से epsilon होगा, but A plus से epsilon नहीं है, तो result is not going to have epsilon. And A भी same है. And this is going to be 2 lengths, guys. 2 A's compulsory. 2 A's compulsory. So 2 A's dot A star. A लिख सकते हैं आप. अगर आपको चाहिए A star A और A star double A, right? Yeah. You can simply say A plus or A plus A. So many answers are there. Okay, A star square. A star dot A star. Any dot any is any. And A square star. A square star, guys. Same. इसको आप क्या लिख सकते हैं? डबल ई होल स्टार. इससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं लिख सकते. डबल ई होल स्टार. बस गया अंदर. Right? A square whole star. Double A whole star. So you can't write single A. You can't write 3 A's. All are even A's only. all are even A's. In case you have suppose A followed by double A whole star, this you can rotate other way, double A whole star followed by A. Clear? That's why when we do this addition, even A's and odd A's, and you will get all the A's, A star, A star. Okay, let's focus on some questions, guys. How to write regular expression? Yes, I may give a language. Like, I want set of all strings over up fix karo kyun we won't write it over sigma is equal a comma b. What is the expression now? Set of all strings you want, right? That is a plus b whole star. A plus b whole star. Number 2. L is equal to set of all strings except empty string. Except empty string, guys. What is R is equal to? Almost a plus b whole star, but then epsilon delete karo. It's going to be a plus b whole plus. Everyone, this is not going to be very difficult. We are going to write, very, very easy expressions one by one. And third, I want L where set of all strings starting with A. But just assume over sigma is equal to a comma b. Set of all strings starts with A. All strings. Now what is the expression? A followed by A plus B whole star. A followed by A plus B whole star. If I say L is equal to set of all strings ending with B over same sigma. Okay. What is the expression, guys? Ending with B, and before that anything. Yes, A plus B whole star B. Yeah, these are very easy expressions. Fifth. And I want to start with A and with B, guys. L is equal to, I want to start with A and end with B. I want set of all strings where take sigma is equal to A comma B. Do not confuse at all. Where every string I am talking about, not one or two strings, every string starts with A and every string ends with B. So how do you write expression? So starts with A, ends with B, which is in between anything. A plus B whole star. And this is the dot, guys. Compulsory that should be. Yeah, good. Most of you can write very easily these questions, and they are not going to be difficult too. Sixth one. And when I ask starts and ends with A, here where each string start and ends with A. Okay, how do you answer, guys? What is the regular expression? single a plus b whole star and a. Is this correct? एक और भी लिखना ही पड़ेगा आपको plus a. There are two expressions. Single a is missing in all of you guys. Just starting and ending with a doesn't mean that minimum string is a. यहाँ पर minimum string is single a. Single a is also starting and ending with a, guys. Just wait a second. Yeah. So do not forget. Do not forget the single a. Do not forget single a. Everybody. So most of the people are having an habit of forgetting that single a. Start and ends with a. Right? Single a is also starting and ending with a. So minimum string is a. Minimum string is a. And seventh. How many are over? 6. Okay. Suppose I want set of all strings over sigma, same sigma, where every string starts and ends with different symbols. If it starts with A, I should end with B, something like that. So what is the expression? Quick. A, if I do start with A, you must end with B. R, if I start with B, you must end with A. So this is the one form, this is the other form. So what is the answer in between? What you can write? Anything, anything. But you must guarantee in my expression A followed by B. Look at that. If I start with A, it's just like AXB or BXA form. This is our form. Yeah. Hello, electron. That will become easy. And there is one more question where people do the mistake, that is 8th one. Starting and ending with same symbol. Symbol तो नहीं बताया, but लेकिन he wants. ऐसे तो common है, that just assume we are talking about every string. Directly condition I will write. Every string starts and ends with the same symbol. With the same symbol, remember that. Underline the word, the people who does the mistake. Symbol. With the same symbol. Now, how many forms you get? If I start with A, I can end with A. Either only A or this string. R. If it is B, only B or the B first and B last. That is in between anything. And some people have an habit of writing epsilon. Please don't do that. Epsilon is not a symbol. It is the string. In that there is no symbol in it. But they want same symbol to start and same symbol to end. So don't include epsilon. Everybody? Yeah. Some people have a habit of including that. Okay, if they ask including epsilon, then do it. Otherwise, don't do it. Because epsilon is not a symbol. Okay. 9th. Suppose I want to have a condition. Every string starts with double A or double B. Double A or double B. Quick. Double A or double B. Every string. So you can write double A followed by anything or double B followed by anything. So you can also take a different way. You can take the A plus B whole star right side common. Double A plus double B followed by A plus B whole star. You can also do that. You can also do that. Starting either double A or double B followed by anything. Followed by anything. If I ask the 10th one, ends with double A or double B? Every string ends with, now just condition only now guys. I no need to write set of all strings where every string ends with double A or double B over A comma B. That's a common word. Just condition I'm writing. I want every string, even that is also I'm ignoring now. Every string that ends with double A or double B. How do you write expression, guys? Anything is there, but followed by, at the end, definitely we'll see either double A or double B. Yeah, you can also say X double A or X double B, that's fine. Yeah, there is a very interesting one. Every string contains double A. Every string containing double A as a substring contains double A as substring. Then how do you write that? Double A definitely there somewhere, but before after anything. Before after anything. Yeah. Now let's write, I want set of all 2 length strings. All 2 length only, guys. How to write all 2 length strings? Over A comma B. Don't change your sigma. As long as I say, change it. Whenever I say, change it. As long as I don't say, please follow the same. Sigma is equal A comma B. Always follow sigma is equal A comma B. Fine. What is it now? 2 length. You can say many ways, like, double A, A, B. These are the 2 length strings, right? You can write all of them, but it is a bad choice. You can't, represent every string like this. So you can write in a power form, A plus B power 2. It means I have a 1 length followed by 1 length. Always gives 2 length. They understand the concept? Here 1 length comes, here 1 length. So 1 length followed by 1 length, Amisha 2 length. Okay. Now in case somebody asks set of all 100 length, are you going to write all 100 length strings one by one? Which will take a lot of time. So what do? A plus B 100 times. That is power 100. A plus B 100 times. The 14th one. Set of all strings with at least 2 length. Use always A comma B, guys. With at least 2 length. Over same sigma, A comma B. How do you represent at least 2 length? At least 2 means guarantee 2 first. How do you guarantee 2? A plus B square. How do you guarantee 2? Yes. After or before you can write any number of this one. Yeah. So this can be written as even A plus B whole star you can write first. But guarantee that 2 comes at least. That A plus B power 2 you can distribute that 1 length before 1 length after. But in between also you can write A plus B whole star. All of them will guarantee at least 2 length. At least 2 length. Yes. You can write this way or you can write this way. Everywhere the minimum length is going to be 2. Minimum length, guys. Yeah. Guys, please like this session. If you are attending first time, please like this session if you are enjoying. If you are already following, that is your minimum responsibility to like this session. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay. 15. I'm going to write as something like, W such that W belongs to A comma B whole star and length of W greater than or equal to 2. I did just now. This is the less than or equal to 2. Less than or equal to 2. What is the answer, guys? Less than or equal to 2. These are the at most two length. At most two length means you will have a 0 length, you will have 1 length, you will have 2 length, like epsilon A B and double A B, B A and double B. So here, how do you interpret properly? This is going to be length of W is 0. These two, when you want a 1 length, these are 2 length strings. And can you write some other way? Yes, you can do expression. This is R, regular expression A or B, but it looks very lengthy, right? Do you have any short form? Yes. What is your short form? When you write epsilon, means 0 length, 0 length. When you write A or B, you will get all 1 length, comes. If you want A plus B plus epsilon, it means less than or equal to 1 length. If you want to say A plus B plus epsilon 1 length, at most 1 length, dot at most 1 length, what happens? This is going to be A plus B plus epsilon whole square. So you can easily represent directly A plus B plus epsilon whole square will guarantee at most 2 length. Yeah, this is one of the standard form, because the 2 in future, if it is 100, just write A plus B plus epsilon power 100. It will get 0 length, 1 length, 2 length up to 100. Clear this point? Yeah. Fine. And 16. And sometimes we will write something like this: W such that W belongs to A comma B whole star. Now I want the length of W is divisible by, let's say, 3. Just like even odd. We have divisible by 3. And what is answer? Divisible by 3 means the remainder 0, remainder 3, remainder length is 0, length is 3, length is 6. So 0, 3, 6, 9 lengths, they are divisible by 3. Remainder 0 concept. Now how do you write that, guys? You have to say A plus B power 3. This will guarantee 3 length. This 3 length you can repeat any number of times. This is your expression. And 17. Yeah. If I want to say even, that you can do power 2. Power 2. If anybody is saying length of W is even, means divisible by 2. At that time you have to use A plus B whole square and whole star. And if it is very simple, you can also write something like that: double A or AB or BA or double B whole star. That's also fine. And 18. If I want odd length strings, set off all odd length strings over A comma B. Yeah, sigma is equal to A comma B only. So how do you represent that? Even I have replaced with odd, right? And even only will guarantee odd. So even first guarantee, add plus 1 before or after, means add 1 length string before or after, is your choice. Dot A plus B. Everyone? Yeah. So similarly, I'm going to write some important ones. 19. Suppose I want number of A's in a string is equal to exactly 2. How do you write this? A's exactly 2, but B's is not mentioned. So A's fix the positions, exactly 2, and B's doesn't matter. Any number of B's can come from any place. So you can write B star, B star, B star. And further this one, Okay, this looks like what? B star, A, B star, A, B star. To confuse in the exam, they might use some notation for you. Okay, B star A coming twice. So I can write as B star A whole square, B star. Sometimes you can look at that. AB star is coming twice. So I can also write AB star whole square, but before that B star is extra. And for confusion, for interpretation, for representation, they might be writing in another form. Yeah. Everybody? Come on, come on. Dharmendra, you have to give an energy, not me. You have to write an answer. है ना? आंसर आपको लिखना पड़ेगा ना, मुझे नहीं. Everybody guys, एनर्जी से आंसर नहीं बनता. एफर्ट, प्लीज पुट एन एफर्ट गाइस. है ना? हम तो सुबह से शाम तक पढ़ाते यार. We are here for you, to guide you, to help you. I'm giving the time to write an expression. Keep writing. Come on, come on. एनर्जी चाहिए. पहली बार आता एनर्जी चाहिए. All right. 20. Come on, quick. I want, let's say, same problem, a little bit change. Number of A's of W greater than or equal to 2. Come on, quick. Please do that, guys. At least 2 means that A's you have to guarantee. And here doesn't matter how many A's comes, B's. Any of B's has no condition. So what do you write? Anything you can write. Anything, how do you mention? A plus B whole star. Is it guaranteed minimum 2 A's? Minimum 2 A's. Minimum 2 A's. And maximum no restriction. Number of B's no restriction at all. Minimum 2 A's and number of B's no restriction. No condition at all. How many B's comes doesn't matter. Okay, quick. Yeah, 21. And L is equal to W such that W belongs to A comma B whole star and number of A's of W less than or equal to, means at most 2 A's. At most 2 A's, guys. Have you remembered at most 1A? A plus epsilon I can write. I can do that very quickly. At most 1A followed by at most 1A is at most 2 A's. But B's can come from anywhere. So B star you can write in between or out before. Everybody? This is at most 2 A's. And there is no string which you can write 3 A's. 3 A's. Right? If I ask the minimum string, B power 0, epsilon, B power 0, epsilon, B power 0. Epsilon comes. That is, epsilon is the minimum string in this language. Yeah. Good. Right? And now very interesting languages are going to come now. W such that W belongs to A comma B whole star, number of A's of W is, let's say odd first. Odd is easy. Odd is easy, guys. Now tell me, guys, how to write odd number of A's first. How to write odd number of A's without a B. Without a B. Any number of B's we know. Without a B, how to write odd number of A's? A, and 2 A's you can repeat. You can repeat any order. Like these 2 A's you can repeat. Or A. But B ka B जरूरत है ना? You have to write the B, right? The easy expression I am talking about. Keep the B here. Keep the B star. So you write the B star here you will never miss any string. But there are many other forms too. This many B stars really not required. Some of them can be ignored. So we will get other answers too. And yeah, B star, B star, B star, B star, B star, B star. So put them. And also learn the difficult forms of this odd number of A's. Yeah, this many number of B's really not required. Why guys? See, you are having B star here. Why are you writing? Already this B star can be covered here, can be covered here. If you go inside, it is already there B star first. If you go outside, already B star is there first. So this B star you can delete. So you will get a very simple another one, B star, A, B star, A, B star and B star, because that B star is actually not required. Not required guys. Similarly, this B star is already covered here. Already covered here. If you don't go inside, this B star you can stop at end. And this can be written as B star, A, B star, B star, A, B star and A, B star whole star. And like that, you have so many answers for the same question. So you have an homework, that is, can you write a different answers to write odd number of A's. And this is one of the model in this 2020 GATE questions too. Yeah. Alright. 22. Fine. Next, we are going to see even number of A's. Most of the people, they do the mistake in this point. 23 guys. And I'm keeping 3 star. You will do mistake, even we do most of the times, because of we ignore some points. It is number of A's is even. Even means how many B's can come? B's doesn't matter. A's is even means 0 A's also there here. And remember that point too. And how do you write even A's guys? You know that. A, all star. But where do you write a B? B can be written anywhere. If you use that concept, that works very properly guys. B star. And if you use this concept, there is no problem. But some people, they have a habit of writing something. They don't write a B star outside. What do they write? Something directly they write like this. It looks like you have even A's only. But the problem is, the 1 B is not possible to generate. 2 B is not possible to generate. 3 B's. This is also even number of A's, because number of A's is also 0 here. These are also even A's guys. But that is impossible in the second form. So what do? Either you put a plus B star or you can put B star, because both B stars are not required. This B star is already covered here, or this B star is already covered here. You keep any one of the B star is enough. That means I can do something like B star, A, B star, A, B star, whole star. I can keep this B star, or I can keep left side B star. That is also fine. That is also fine. Okay, look at that. To get the same set of the strings, you will have multiple forms. Is that clear? Even number of A's, odd number of A's, many answers are there. And the 2020 pattern came from this 20 to 23 guys. And I hope you are understanding these concepts, and we will have lot of sessions, and tomorrow we will start finite automata. And today we have completed regular expression. As you know, it is a crash course, and we will practice previous year GATE questions too. On Saturday and Sunday we will have a practice session on regular expression. Please attend that. And also, this is till today. Tomorrow we'll start finite automata, but don't forget, regular expression is going to be covered in this chapter too. Again, every time we take the problem, we will talk about what is the regular expression, but we are going to practice for n number of questions. 23 problems only have written expression, but we are going to write the more 50 more problems. We may write expression guys. So please continue the classes and look at every question that I discussed and try to understand what is expression. Yeah. Arden's theorem will not come now. Nishu will come slowly when we know about finite automata. Then if you give him finite automata, that will convert the finite automata to regular expression. हम नहीं यार, end में आए यार, छोड़ो, चाहिए तो पढ़ाऊंगा ना, right guys? So if anybody interested for the plus or iconic, you know that what we teach, and you will have live classes, more doubts, more sessions, and more practice sessions. You will have more solving sessions. So that are the benefits of the plus and iconic, all the benefits of plus, and separate study material, separate coached for you, and separate booster sessions and test analysis study planner. So if you are interested, you can join Unacademy and you can follow me. You can also attend my free classes too. And please use the referral code DEVALIVE if you are joining on Unacademy, and click on like before leaving, and don't forget to share with your friends, and please keep subscribing. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe it. Thank you so much. Yes, tomorrow onwards class will start from 8:15 p.m. every day, guys. Every day this session will be 8:15 p.m. every day. Okay, slightly schedule is going to change because of other subjects are coming from tomorrow, I think. Okay, 8:15 p.m. from tomorrow. Yeah, Monday to Friday only, not Saturday and Sunday. Only Saturday, Sunday we have the separate sessions too. Thank you so much. Bye bye, guys.